Welcome back to Our Kids Today. My name is Becky Bennett, the Director of Development with Pasco Kids First. And today we are joined by Jeremy Twachtman, who is a District Executive with the Boy Scouts of America. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate being here.
So tell us a little bit about the Boy Scouts of America and the programs that are offered.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the Boy Scouts of America as an organization has been around for over 100 years. We started in 1910 based off a program started in England, so there's a rich history with scouting both in America and around the world. And the Boy Scouts of America has a lot of different programs. People know us for Boy Scouts, our program for older boys, but we have many other programs that offer a wide-ranging services for kids of all interests.
And all ages.
And all ages, absolutely. So as I mentioned, Boy Scouts for older boys, middle school and high school age. Cub Scouts is for elementary school age kids, and we also have programs called Venturing, which is a high adventure program for boys and girls from 14 to 21. Exploring is a career-based program, so kids interested in specific careers. Hernando Sheriff's Office has an exploring post. For those interested in law enforcement, that's a program for 14 to 21 as well. We also have Sea Scouts for kids interested in getting on the water, learning how to sail and do all things related to that. Co-ed, 14 to 21, and STEM Scouts, a brand new program for the Boy Scouts of America for kids obviously interested in STEM related programs, and that's elementary through high school. And then our Cub Scout and Boy Scout programs recently are including young ladies in those programs as well. Our Boy Scout program rebranding as Scouts BSA to include young ladies in that. So all of our programs as of February 1st will be co-ed, but those are the different ones and what they offer.
Okay, so from basically kindergarten age?
Kindergarten age, yeah. You can be a Lion Scout and Cub Scouts starting in kindergarten, all the way through till you're 21. If you are in Sea Scouts, Venturing, or Exploring, those all go through 21. So yeah, you can be in a scouting program from kindergarten to 21 if you're so inclined.
So now that you're going to be accepting girls in every program within the Boy Scouts as of February 1st, are you going to be changing the name or?
So our organization name is going to be staying the same, Boy Scouts of America. Best equation I can give that is the YMCA, Young Men's Christian Association, but there's brand recognition there, so they've kept that name even though they accept obviously all ages. And so for us, we're keeping that brand recognition of the Boy Scouts of America. It's, like I said, been around since 1910, over 100 years. But our program names are shifting a little bit to Scouts BSA from Boy Scouts. All of our other program names are non-gender specific, so they're staying the same. But that's an effort to include girls that want to do a lot of the things that boys have been able to do in the Boy Scouts of America for a long time.
And how does somebody sign up their child? Because there's so many different groups or organizations, to become a part of a troop. How would somebody sign their child up?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a couple different ways that somebody can sign up. Maybe the easiest way is to go to our website, tampabayscouting.org, and that way they can see where a local unit is, whether that's a Cub Scout pack or a Boy Scout troop, or one of the other units that we have in the Exploring Post, or whatever unit they're interested in. They can go and see where all those units meet and contact them and show up to a meeting, or contact the unit leader and they can explain how to do that. That will also link, tampabayscouting.org, our website, will also link to our national website where you can fill out an application online. Okay. And so they can do that as well. And then my personal contact information for those that are interested in my area, which is specific to Hernando, Citrus, and Sumter counties, can be found on our website. And then my contact information is there, and anybody's more than welcome to contact me directly with any questions they may have.
Okay. And do you need volunteers?
Oh, we need volunteers. We are, as all other nonprofits around the area, we are desperate for more people interested in the program. A lot of our volunteers come from parents that sign their kids up for whichever program and decide they want to be involved as a volunteer. However, we are more than willing to accept people that just are passionate about the program, passionate about helping kids, and want to volunteer for the program. So tampabayscouting.org is still the best way to go and get that information. There will be all that information about how to volunteer, whether you just want to plug in for a one-time event or whether you want to plug in long-term. We have a lot of different volunteer opportunities.
Well, that's what I was wondering, is what like different opportunities there are. Is it to be part of a specific event or a camp? When I think of Boy Scouts, I think of camping and.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. We do a lot of camping, that's for sure. And people can volunteer at the unit level, so with a local troop or a local pack, working with the kids week in and week out. Those units typically meet once a week, and then they're doing weekend campouts or weekend activities typically once a month. So that's all obviously a larger commitment, but many people, we're blessed to say, do step up and be a part of that. But at the district level, where we're working in a larger geographic area, or our council level, which is a 9-county-wide area, we also look for volunteers to help out at those levels, to help out with our fundraising, to help out with our recruiting, to help out with our general promotion of scouting. So there's a lot of aspects behind the scenes that people don't see in the parades when they see Cub Scout kids walking in the parade, but there's a lot of effort that goes into making those things happen where we can utilize volunteer help.
I totally understand that, working as a nonprofit. Is there anything else that you would like the audience to know about?
Yeah, well, we just want people to know about scouting. We want scouting to get out there in a positive light. So if somebody needs scouts for something, whether it's a service project, all of our units want to do service projects. So if there's a need for a service project, contact us, because we want to be able to provide that to the community. Whether it's you need to retire an American flag, or whether you need a road cleaned up, or whether you need parking in an event that you're having. All those different things, our scouts are eager and willing to do those types of activities. And then, of course, we are always looking for more volunteers, as I mentioned, more kids that are interested in being involved, and more people interested in financially supporting the Scouts, whether through one of our fundraising dinners that we have periodically, or whether just, hey, I want to financially support. We have a campaign called Friends of Scouting, and that shows that you're putting your money where your mouth is and willing to help out Scouts in that way. So people that are interested in that, again, the best way to go is tampabayscouting.org. They can find a link to donate now if they're interested in doing that.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I really appreciate the time.
And to learn more about Pasco Kids First, visit pascokidsfirst.org.